Hey, and what's up to all my bariatric beauties and my bariatric buddies? It's Nick Neat coming at you with my what? Yes, 8 week post op update. Feeling good, feeling great, as I always say. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into those numbers for you because I know you want to hear. Okay, so highest weight ever recorded was 299. That was like 2 weeks before surgery. After my 2 week liquid diet of pre-op liquid diet, I weighed in on the surgery day at 277. Last week I came in at 242, and this week I am at what? 241. So I had a whole 1 pound loss. I ain't tripping though, because nonetheless, when I look at where I was and look at where I'm at, and I'm only 8 weeks post op, like yeah, I couldn't lose that much weight in a year, 2 years, 5 years. So to do that in 8 weeks, yeah, I got a text message. Ain't even gonna check it. Well, yes I am. Anyway, so to lose that much in 8 weeks, um, yeah, I ain't mad. I'm happy. But yeah, so I do think that the only reason why I did lose 1 pound this week, because I actually have been working out and really paying attention to what I put in my body, is because it's that time of the month. Tom came to visit, so I think I'm like holding some water weight or whatever. But once again, still ain't tripping about it. It is what it is. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I apologize. Gonna be staring down at my phone periodically because I caught myself trying to make some notes of what I wanted to talk about this video, because my last video got slightly interrupted because I was getting ready to go out and I had people in my background and I never came back and did my part two. Nor did I do my body shot or my booty. I may or may not do that today because I don't have Braun, and I don't know if I want my Medea box to be like, yeah, pow, pow, pow. Y'all big breasted ladies know how it be when you ain't got your over the shoulder bow to hold it on. It's things like yard dogs, they just be roaming around. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna talk to you a bit today about my skin, hair, and nails since surgery. There has definitely been some changes in my skin. I got some on my lip. Okay, it's gone. Okay, there's definitely been some changes to my skin, hair, and nails, which some are good, some not too good, and some are great. So, um, skin, not too hot. I think it's because it's a big change in my diet. I'm still supposed to be on a post-op liquid diet of like all protein shakes and cream soups, but I work a job where I have to stand and lift and run and walk and move and deal with idiots. I need something of some substance in my body, so I've been doing light things like maybe a little fish, a little juice, like juice and vegetables, just making sure I strain all of the pulp out. And then I did have a banana, half a banana. I chopped it up very finely and just ate the little pieces because I needed the potassium or whatever. So, but with not having what I'm used to eating, a full balanced diet in my system, my skin has definitely suffered. I've been getting, I don't know if you see it, I'm gonna zoom in. Look, y'all, don't be talking about my pimples and stuff, and I'm just gonna show y'all because y'all my peoples is, y'all my Ninja Turtles, and we here. So I'm gonna show you the situation of the situations that's been situated, okay? Do you see this? This is Broomhilda. She been chilling on my face for like a week and a half now. Her cousin Shaniqua right here. You see this? You see this right here? Yeah, I had to bust her because she was doing some things I ain't like. I've been getting this. And then like right up in here in my T-zone, if you can see, I'm finna I'm making faces. Anyway, I've been getting really dry skin lately. So I did go to the little health food store where they had that really good vitamin E oil, and I've been using that, and that's been helping with my dry skin. As far as the blemishes and the breaking out, it's not to the point where I'm like, oh my god, my face, my face. It ain't like that, but it's irritating because I've never, even in high school when I was younger, I never got acne, I never got pimples, I never had bad skin. So this is an adjustment for me. Now I do have eczema, which I break out other places, but it's never been my face. So it's kind of throwing me for a little bit of a loop. But at the same time, it's like, well, it's not all that bad. It's just I want this heifer gone. I want her gone. Like if I could just and pop her away, she'd be gone. Because I don't like this right up under my eye. Because then when I put on my makeup, it's still like I have to spackle on concealer to get that to hide. And I don't like that. Excuse me, y'all, for snorting. I have really bad allergies. Now, as far as my nails, okay, because of where I work, I can't keep them long or anything like that. I have to kind of keep them short and rather neat. But these bad boys been growing, like growing. And I'm not a nail biter. I just clip them and file them down. But they definitely are stronger. I showed you all like a couple weeks ago in a video of things I was taking, and I've been taking the Biotin 10,000, I want to say micrograms or whatever. And yeah, it's some good stuff. It's working because my nails never grew. My nails always would grow and just break right off, or they grow and be super brittle. And then you know how you get that double nail that you have to get off. I used to get those, but now my nails are growing. And then as far as my hair, do you see my mopper bush? My mopper bush, baby. This is I whip my hair back and forth. Yes, y'all know I'm random, so don't be looking at me all sideways. I see you looking with your looking face. But anyway, I've been natural for like a little over a year. You know, I still rock my weaves and my is something in my hair. Yes, it is. I got a little piece of something. Okay, I can't do this right now. Anyway, I've been natural for a little over a year now, and I've always wanted to wear like my puff. But right up in here, genetically, the women in my family, once you hit like 20 or something like that, this starts to thin out. Like my sunroof was starting to go back some. Well, as y'all can see, you don't see no balls and no shortness. So the biotin has definitely helped this come back. And then another thing is I did go to my local beauty supply. I don't know if they sell it in Sally or whatever, but for lack of a better word, I went to my local black girl beauty supply, you know, down the aisle where they had a pump it up spritz that make your hair feel like cement. Yeah, I got some Dr. Miracle Scalp Root Stimulator. So for those of y'all out there who may be going through some hair loss, you might want to look into that. It's called Dr. Miracle's Root and Scalp Stimulator. When you put it on your hair, it smells like peppermint and thyme, like the herb, and it gives you a little tingling sensation. But between those two, my front, my side, my edges have definitely been coming in thicker, and they've been growing. And I mean, like within 2 weeks I was seeing a difference. I don't like that, a difference in my hair and what it was doing. So yay for my hair, because I didn't want to go bald. Like, yeah, I'll rock a lace front every once in a while, but the lace front is not for me per se. I always have a bad experience with a lace front. Either I like one time I glued it down on my baby hairs. And for those of y'all don't know who baby hairs are, those are the hairs that are at the very tip of your hairline. You know, like when people like, yeah, I got good hair, I'm Miss with Cherokee. It's because they had a baby hair. It's like, okay, good. Case in point. Chili from TLC, all that hair that be glued down to her face, that's not baby hair. That's grown people hair, because your baby hair should not be 4.5 inches long. But the effect that she's making of the baby swoop, like this right here, this is my good baby hair. I could, if I had some gel and a little toothbrush, like that'd be popping. So yeah, now we know what baby hair is. See, we all learned something. But anyway, so yeah, that's what's been going on. Like I said, I attribute that to the biotin and sorry, my hand was cramping. The biotin and the Dr. Miracles root and scalp simulator, and they also have some Temple Balm. But it's kind of, I wasn't gonna use all that because I just didn't know, so I stuck with what I knew, and that worked for me. On to my next thing. I had someone send me an email, and they said, Nickname, you never discussed your goal weight. Why don't you discuss your goal weight? Well, I don't discuss my goal weight because I don't have one. I do not have a goal weight. My doctor has a goal that he would like me to hit, actually, on the paperwork, where he told me what weight I need to be in between, because I'm 5'6". He said between 125 and 140. Now, it probably could be because I've been heavier dang near all my life, that seeing 125 is really, it kind of threw me off. And I didn't really feel like that was a weight I wanted to get down to, because that just, in my mind, 125 is really, really small. And I didn't get into this surgery, into this lifestyle change, into this journey to become a stick figure. What I wanted to be was my regular curvy self, but a healthier curvy self. I want to keep my, my jiggly bounce bits. And I'm just so afraid that at 125, between 125 and 140, I'm probably not going to be able to maintain that. So rather than give myself a goal weight, I gave myself a goal size. And another reason why I did not see, another thing, I'm drying out right here. That's what I mean by the dry skin. But another thing that I didn't want to do with a goal weight is because I did not want to become a slave to the scale. As it stands right now, my bedroom is on the lower level of my house. My scale is 3 floors up, and I put it 3 floors up for a reason, because I did not want to be that person who every morning they wake up, they're hopping on the scale, and you getting depressed and you going through these highs and these lows over numbers. I really wanted to focus on how I feel about myself. When I look in the mirror, what do I see? Am I proud of my progress? I don't want numbers and a scale that, scales don't always tell the truth, because I could weigh one thing at home, weigh another thing at the doctor's office. I don't want to be put through the loop and flip floppy over some numbers. This is about an overall lifestyle. Now, great, I'll be happy, ecstatic if I saw a good number, but that's not the only facet of this journey. It's so many more things. It's about eating right. It's about exercising. It's about feeling yourself come alive again after carrying so much weight and not even realizing that you felt tired when you was tired. You know, you just chalked it up to being normal. Or at least I did. I'm not gonna say you, because I don't know what you were experiencing, but I know for me, when I was dang near 300 pounds, I was always tired, always sluggish, and I thought it was okay. I just worked and I did this, and I was going to school at night on top of working. I'm like, okay, I'm tired, but it really was because I was carrying an extra 50, 60 pounds that did not even need to be on my 5'6" frame. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't have a goal number. I have a goal size, and that goal size is a size 8. As it stands right now, I'm an 18, and I can fit into some 16s depending on the cut. I can do about a 1X shirt, but I really would like to see myself in an 8. And I only say that because that is the closest single digit size to a double digit. 10 is a double digit, 8 is a single digit. And the reason why I chose to go into that, I'm sorry if I'm moving a whole lot. My arm is getting really tired holding this tablet. I need to get a stand for it. But the reason why I want to see myself in a single digit is because in my adult years and in my teenage years, I've never seen this person in a single digit. I've always been a double size. The last time I wore anything of a single digit, I was wearing a women's size 8 when I was 11. And by the time I reached 14, this is like 8th grade, I was already weighing 218 pounds, and I was already at a size 16 because I was like much shorter. So it's like I've never got to see this body in a single digit. I just want to see how it looks. Like, ooh. And at the same time, that scares me, because even with, you know, to me, this is a major weight loss, but concerning my entire journey where I know I'm going to go and my plans to go, this is only a small step. But they do say every journey begins with a single step. So, um, it's scary because I am finding that it's so hard for me to connect to this body. Here I am, 241, started off at 299, okay? That is a whole, what, 58 pounds lost in a matter of 8 to 10 weeks. And I'm having a hard time letting go of my size 24 jeans and my 3X shirts. Not that I think I'm going to gain the weight again, because I don't plan on going back. This is a journey of no return. Like, I'm not going back. I refuse. I refuse to go back. But it's just hard. I think it's not. I don't think it's hard because I'm like, well, I am cheap. I'm sorry. I see something on my chest. What is this? Who scratched me? Anyway, it's not that I think I'm gonna go back. It's just that I am having a hard time relating and connecting to this body. Like when I look in the mirror, cause I'm gonna be real. Every once in a while, I just stand in the mirror naked and just look at my jiggly bits and move stuff around. Like, ooh, this is what it look like, and I can see myself smaller. I see where my stomach been gone in. Like, okay, I never had booty do, which is when your stomach stick out farther than your booty do. But I did used to, like, if I sit down and I look down, I would see boobs, and then I see stomach, and then like I had to lift the stomach, I could see my lap. Now I can look down and see boobs, and I hold my boobs back. I see chocha. I've never seen that. So, but at the same time, it's because I've been stuck in that bigger body so long. I'm still letting it process up here that, like, Neek, you're smaller. You can let them big girl clothes go, hand them to to your chunky friends, you know, the ones who are still a little bit bigger, because they still nice clothes. Some of them I just like recently bought, and I'm just having a hard time connecting to this body. So that's the scary part about saying that I want to go down to a single digit. But I've always been the type of person where if I have a fear, I have to make myself face it head on. Like I have to run into that thing I'm afraid of, because um I need to get over it. I never want to be in the corner afraid of something. I have to run into it. I have to make myself get it right, make myself face it, make myself do it, and then go from there. And right now I see that I'm at 15 minutes on a video and I don't know how long it's going to let me continue. So I'm going to stop it here and I'm going to come back right after this with my part 2 so I can talk about my other 2 subjects and then we move forward. Okay.